Hey, I'm Stormy. I'm with POPPYN. It's Martin Luther King Day, and I'm here at Independence Mall for the Reclaim MLK March in Raleigh. We're going to be talking about raising minimum wage, social justice, school funding, and everything. So let's go check it out.
Whatever your religious conviction or your philosophical conviction is today, we're getting ready to take the streets, and we're getting ready to take back Philadelphia.
Can you tell us about what's going on today?
Today we're celebrating a man who stood for the rights of African Americans as well as other diverse and racial groups. We're also here to celebrate, as well as move forward and progress with, the movement of freedom.
And what are you here for today?
I'm here to march for people like Eric Garner, Michael Brown, Trayvon Martin, and everybody who didn't make it on the news that been harassed and everything.
We want new laws that includes police officers not being above the law and held accountable for all their actions and reactions.
How do you feel about the police brutality going on today?
Well, there is plenty of police brutality in every city in this country, and it definitely has to be addressed. And the way you address that is not going to the police commissioner or the police department. You have to go to the person who controls the policies of the police department, and that is the mayor.
We are compelled to speak truth to power and say to the powerful and the powerless, enough is enough.
Hey, I'm Stormy, and I'm here with
Leslie McFadden.
And what organization are you with?
I'm with the Ferguson Response Network.
Okay. What are you doing out here today?
Actually was part of the coalition that put this march together, and also spoke here a few minutes ago about how we got here from Ferguson to Philadelphia. I was here to do my speech, but also to just show solidarity with Philadelphia and implore people to take this message to heart and start the real work of working for justice tomorrow.
Why should youth care? How could you get youth to care?
Number one, why should youth care is because youth will always be the future, and it always starts at a young age. How oppression started, how we're always kept down. It starts from the youth, and the youngest seem to be the most affected because they grow up in a world where they feel, maybe they don't have what they need, or they never have what they need, or they're being held down in some way.
Here in Philadelphia, we mobilized around the city's closing of 24 public schools. These schools attended predominantly by black youth. And the universities, we fight against the gentrification of black neighborhoods. And the dwindling number of black students in Philadelphia state-supported institutions. We rally against Pennsylvania being the state with the highest number of juveniles serving life sentences.
Do you have any advice or a message to our viewers, our young viewers?
Absolutely. First thing is, if you think of something that you want to do it. This movement is about self-empowerment and about taking the initiative that you see. You don't have to wait for anybody to give you permission. You don't have to wait for anybody to let you know how to do something. Our youth have been leaders of this movement for a reason. And so that's my number one message is if there's something you want to do, go out and do it. And the second thing I would say is to continue this conversation with your friends and be talking about this with your parents, with your cousins, as much as you can, because as soon as we start to make this part of our normal conversation, the easier the work will become.
We the people, we must build today, we must build tonight, and we must build tomorrow. And we must grow until we command the power